We see the boys, Ko and Penelope, at an airshow this week in a setting that I can only describe that has been inspired by Captain Scarlet Spectrum Cloud Base. It doesn't turn into the Rescue of the Week formula until Professor Quark's high-speed craft Icarus begins malfunctioning after breaking Jeff Tracy's high-speed record. This is what I like to think of as the writing at its best, as it's able to take a pulse-racing momentum for a 22-minute episode and make it only feel like 5 minutes because the momentum's constantly turning. And it was great to have a setting where all 5 active see all 5 active members of International Rescue's field agents out in the field, for lack of a better description, performing their duties. Although, I found it a little odd that John was absent for this episode, since he would have been likely surveying the situation, and since Thunderbird 3 did actually go into space. Although, this is not the first time that he has been absent for this season. Those that recall the Avalanche episode from last May will know that it was Grandma Tracy doing the operating and not him. The regulars excel as they often do, and the guest voiceovers in Gemma Chan gave pleasant performances, along with Leo Ridge at the end, which I suppose from the audience's perspective was rewarding to actually hear him speak, as he had been communicating in whispers up until that point. The announcer in Mr. Spellman I found to be quite jarring, as his style of announcing kind of clashed with the style of the air show, but I think this is due to the writing, because the character was a last-minute addition, because he's normally used to doing dog shows. But aside from that, the voice acting was fine. Animation, what can you really say? I mean, I've been very candid over these last 5 years with Thunderbirds Are Go. The animation is often stellar, and that is no different to this week, although there was a lack of actual model sets, because even the air show up in the sky looked very CG. So, aside from that, animation's fine, and it's always cool to see whenever they go into space, because that's always mind-bending, and I can only imagine what it must be like from a pilot's perspective when they go into space, just to have everything be still. Like it's almost a dream state. That'd be something. Well, special notes, Gordon's full name is Gordon Cooper Tracy. I see many people making Thunderbirds Are Go fan art with Sheldon Cooper in Gordon's uniform. Oh, good lord, no. And Alan's full name is Alan Bartlett Tracy. Interesting. The convoy luggage vehicles, for lack of a better word, that you see going in front of the Thunderbirds, I feel like was a nod to the same luggage convoy that was used in the very first episode of the original series, that was tending to the Fireflash's luggage from Trapped in the Sky. So I thought that was a nice little nod. One of my subscribers in Stephen Walker and Florgo thought the spectator in the leather jacket, the glasses and baseball caps was meant to be a reference to me. I'm inclined to think, with his tweet, which I'll leave a link in the description, I'm inclined to think that it was just something completely coincidental. But if it was intentional, thank you very much. Appreciate that. A well-written and well-executed episode. This is Thunderbirds Are Go at their best. 5 more episodes to go. Jeff Tracy is that much closer. Until next time, good night from the night, and Thunderbirds Are Go.